What's going on, everybody? Goofy Rexy here again. Oh, goodness. Can you see what I see? Can you see what I see? Beast is coming to the game, ladies and gentlemen. I never thought it would actually happen, but here we are today. Beast is coming to the game. I'm super excited about this. I'm absolutely super excited about this. It's been a long time coming. I know you guys have been waiting for a long time too as well. I am over the moon right now, beyond excited that Beast is coming to the game. Let's take a look here at what we have. So it says that Beast wields brain and brawn in battle onto the battlefield. The X-Men's newest member, Beast is a mutant endowed with incredible strength and muscle and mind. Physically, he possesses superhuman reflexes, agility, healing, along with the strength to lift over 10 tons. Mentally, Beast is one of the most intelligent people on Earth, possessing a genius-level IQ. As a member of the X-Men team, Beast is a support specialist who uses science to backstop his allies. He grants X-Men allies a litany of positive effects, applies regeneration, and heals each turn, and slams enemies hard enough to flip their positive effects. Awesome. Beast also introduces a new mechanic that takes effect into campaign, challenge missions, bringing a whole new meaning to stars and guardians. If Beast is on a team with 3 or more X-Men allies, the first loss of a teammate in campaigns and challenges does not reduce the medals awarded. That is huge. That is absolutely huge. That is by far one of the biggest things that they could have said. Not so much about the missions. The missions are also important too as well, of course, to make sure that you're able to 3-star those missions. But it's definitely also big as well in the challenges. Of course, we know some of these challenges are very difficult and tough. So knowing that if you do lose an ally, an X-Men ally, with 3 or more X-Men allies, that you won't lose the opportunity to 3-star it is absolutely big. So I'm very excited about that. Overall, I'm super excited about Beast and him coming to the game. It's been 100% like a long time coming. I've been hearing about this. I know you guys have been hearing about this now for months, for over a year. So I'm super excited. What I'm even more so excited about, to be honest with you as well, is obviously with the announcement of Squirrel Girl, and the fact that she is now going to kind of take away some of the brawlers. So that being America Chavez, Miss Marvel, and Spider-Man Miles. What I'm also super excited about as well is the fact that, if you look at looking at some of Beast's kit, and we can go through some of this here, but really the ultimate is what I wanted to focus on the most. Energy cost, whatever. He applies offense up to self unto all blaster and brawler and X-Men allies. So yeah, while the X-Men allies and the blaster allies are really important, what I'm super excited about is the fact that he now has some sort of synergy also with brawlers. So if you actually kind of process that right, a lot of people run their brawler team with characters like Psylocke. So obviously Psylocke will still be able to stay there, but he's gonna have synergy with Psylocke. But he also has synergy with other brawler characters too as well, like a Captain Marvel, as well as a character like Black Panther too as well, that a lot of people use on the hero brawlers team. So now Beast almost in a sense kind of not a replacement for Miss Marvel if you want to run a separate kind of brawlers team, but there's also now the option that you can have to use Beast with the brawlers unit, with the brawlers unit, and with maybe those extra X-Men that you don't use, right? So specifically maybe Storm, that I think that's also a good option for you too as well if you choose to go down that road. Obviously there's a lot more to think about when it comes to like looking at this kit, but his basic, as you can see, attack the primary and adjacent targets for damage and flips one positive effect to a negative. Any flipping of any effect is always something that's really good, especially if you're running a brawlers team or a blasters team where you want to make sure that it's like if somebody has something like defense up, like Luke Cage, right? Now you're able to flip that positive effect, or if it's a taunt or something like that, you're able to flip that positive effect into a negative. I think that's fantastic with Beast Kit. And then the fact that if he does do an assist, then he also flips 2 positive effects to negatives. Really huge, because Storm In her kit, she also has the ability to grant assists. So if you attack a character like Luke Cage that has defense up, or any other characters that have ton of positive effects, if you're able to flip two of those positive effects to a negative effect on an assist, that's absolutely fantastic. Just thinking about different ways that you could probably use Beast with with other teams too as well. I think Beast has a pretty good kit right now. I think it's relatively exciting. Obviously, it's we'll have to see what it actually looks like when it comes into the game. But I'm definitely super excited about that portion right there, about him being able to flip negative effects. He's obviously going to be what it says here is that he's going to be a support character, which kind of to me, it seems as if though his kit is more of a controller kit. I wouldn't necessarily say that he's a support kit, but hey, what can I say? I mean, applying offense up, defense up, speed up, things like that. For me, it seems like he's more of a controller character. But maybe I don't understand what controller and support characters do, anyways. I was pleasantly surprised to know that Mantis is a support character, is a controller character, even though to me she really seems more of a support character. But let's move on. Either way, the kit sounds pretty good. His special, once again, he just looks like he's someone that loves to flip negative. Clear negative effects and flip positive effects. He also has the ability to heal, which I guess is the reason why they say he's a support character. And then of course him also being able to attack for damage. Now I'm curious to see how much damage he'll do. I'm curious if he's going to be more like a character like Groot that is a support character, but then is also still able to pack a wallop. I'm wondering if he's going to be one of those type of characters too as well. I would be super excited if he was. 100% would be super excited if he was that type of character. But by far for me, the most favorite part of his kit is definitely the ultimate, applying offense up to self and blaster and brawler and X-Men allies, applying defense up to other protectors, to protectors, to controllers, to X-Men allies, applying speed up and granted ability energy. Literally, you can put him with any team. You don't necessarily have to specifically put him with X-Men. Obviously, he works better with X-Men, but you don't have to put him with just an X-Men team. You can find those characters that necessarily don't have homes, like that Captain Marvel, that a character like Captain Marvel that can get some really good boosts. A character like Vision could get some boosts from a character like Beast too as well. So I honestly think that this is a really good move and kit. Once again, we're yet to see it in the game, so we don't know necessarily how good it's going to be, but from what I see here, I'm definitely thoroughly excited. And of course, it's passive. If this character has 3 or more X-Men allies at the start of a battle, the first allied death does not count towards the loss of metal in campaigns and in challenges. This is absolutely a big deal, because there are a lot of tough matches that you have to face. And when you look at the fact that he's also a global character and a hero character, this is a character that you can use to efficiently get you through potentially the heroes 7-4 and all the way through 7-6 too as well. So he's a phenomenal mutant and support character and a global character that can help you on a team that maybe of other global characters that you're using, that if you don't have a team like the Shield team or any other kind of, or if you don't have a full solid global unit, you can add Beast to that unit. And of course, if you lose a character but you're still able to win the match, maybe you're able to maybe you're able to use a few X-Men characters with maybe a Shuri or whoever to get through that campaign. So I'm pretty excited about it. I think he's a good character. I might be a little bit overexcited just because he's coming to the game. Yet I don't necessarily know exactly what he's going to do and how it's going to work. I'm sure that there are going to be some bugs that are involved, but once again, I'm truly excited about him being able to come to the game. Another thing I'm super excited about too as well is this. finding out that this is, as you can see here, moving to the arena store next is Blob. The Brotherhood's immovable member. Don't miss your chance to absorb his character's shards, blah, 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 blah. I'm super excited about Blob coming to the arena store. I thought that they were going to put him in a store like the Raid store, and I was going to be super pissed off about it. But, you know, the fact that they're putting him in the arena store is actually a really, really good thing. You know, obviously, you know, another character in the arena store is Juggernaut, so that does maybe cause a little bit of a conflict. Maybe you wanted him in a different store, but I think that we're honestly running out of stores. Like the War store, they probably weren't going to put him there. I don't think they think he's a viable character. Well, he's, you know, the characters that are typically in the War store now these days are characters that, you know, actually really, really have value. And yes, Blob does have value, but there's so many other Brotherhood and X-Men characters that you can use to unlock someone like Magneto. So I think, you know, him going to the arena store, yeah, it might cause some complications in regards to who do you farm now in terms of Juggernaut and or Blob. But you can also, even in a cycle, you know, you can probably farm both of them, right, to get them each to 5 stars if you want to be able to use him to unlock Magneto. Just simply because, right, the arena store is a relatively quick store where you can farm characters. I mean, what, you're getting 15 shards every 2 days, you know, for a character in the arena store, so it's a relatively quick farm anyways. So I think Blob going to that store is really good, you know, overall for, you know, for the game. No, I mean, Nick Fury is coming out. I did see that too as well. Now, I mean, I thought that he was going to get retired this time. I thought that we were going to, you know, kind of see him go permanently to kind of just being off the legendary list. But it seems as if though they're having the Chasing Fury event. Now, obviously, things can change at any point in time. You know, maybe they'll make another announcement. But I think this is pretty sad that they're going to be doing another Chasing Fury event. So I think maybe once we're going to have one more shot at actually doing a Chasing Fury event, and then maybe in the future at some point in time they'll make this be something that goes permanent. The upcoming blitzes, you know, Yondu's blitz is what it is. I mean, I guess we can kind of take a break from doing a blitz for Yondu, but of course, you know, get yourself set up as well to be able to get X-23. I know that I already bought her. I already got 66 shards for her already, so I already have her on lock. So I'm looking forward to potentially being able to push to get her 3 stars or maybe even 4 stars if I'm lucky, right? So I'm excited about that, and of course Mark Mayhem is coming back up. So I'm really excited about Beast. I think Beast is going to be a good character to add to, you know, to some of those, to add to some of those characters and some of those teams that maybe don't have full homes. Maybe Beast can be an addition to, you know, to teams like that, to characters like Vision, to characters, you know, like Storm. I think it's also big that you can use him in areas like the Heroes campaign, and I think also as well, you know, it's good that they're getting more X-Men characters into the game. You know, X-Men is one of my favorite, you know, kind of series and shows growing up, so I'm super excited about it, man. I'm so geeked out about Beast right now. I'm sure that you can probably tell. You know, so like I said, let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you guys are thinking about it. Are you guys excited to see Beast into the game? How do you think that he's gonna work out with the X-Men team? Do you think that he's gonna be someone that we can use with Phoenix? Obviously, it seems as if though we'll be able to. But you know, what other team compositions do you think that we can kind of come up here with Beast? Like I said, I'm excited about it. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate you watching the video, and of course, you know, look down below. You can subscribe to my channel. Please hit the notification bell so you can see when I do post new videos. I do them weekly, and of course, you can catch me in Discord, and I'll also be on Twitch Tuesday through Friday as well, so you guys can catch me there too. Thanks again. Appreciate you guys so much. Have a good one and be blessed.